Trojan Lion clash here in the Minneapolis gym. Where'd my intelligence go, Mike? Here it is. Okay, it is the... That's not right. That's from last week. There we go. Okay, the Trojans come in, not as strong a season as we've seen in the past at times.
No, they're not.
10-7 overall record in league. They are third with a 6-4 record. The Lions are 7-11 overall, 5-5 in the league, tied for fourth with Southeast of Saline. Up at Beloit, they beat us by 16, 56-40 back on January 12th. We weren't the team then we are now. We hope we get a better result tonight. Beloit is outscoring their opponents by an average of 3.5 points. Minneapolis has been outscored by their opponents and mad 7.5 minus. This series against the Trojans is the longest running series of any competitor with Minneapolis, dating back to 1909. This will be the 182nd game in it. Beloit leads it with 106-75 advantage. Here at Minneapolis, we've had a little bit better luck. We lead 43-38. But Beloit has won the last 4 games in a row. The last Minneapolis win was February 20th, 2015, 76-60 up in Beloit. You remember that game, don't you? Mr. Mortimer.
Oh, yeah.
Was tearing them up.
Took over.
Gage Mortimer. Lions coming off an exciting win against the Republic County Buffaloes last Tuesday. 38 points out of the post players, 20 for Spencer Davidson, 18 for Trayvon Thomas. Be nice to see if we could continue to have some good success in the post play again tonight against these Trojans. Be time for the national anthem here pretty quick and the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please rise and remove your hats as we hear our
And the Minneapolis Choir will perform the national anthem. Directed by Sarah Hawking.
primarily for student participants. The purpose of these activities is to provide a positive learning experience and to opportunity for personal growth for those participating. Please remember to keep all comments positive and enjoy the game. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School activities.
Well, this could be interesting.
We've
Dad.
turned Mike's phone off so he won't get notified of any birth proceedings in Oklahoma.
I better check it. See what I missed. Nope. No 402 number. Now the starting lineups, Minneapolis and Beloit, as Dale mentioned. This could be interesting. Minneapolis is not the same team that Beloit played 2 months ago. It could be interesting. For Beloit, that's Vincent Phelan, number 1. And senior night in Minneapolis, Sherbert gets a start. And for Beloit, number 2, Paxton Harris. Isaiah Sherbert. For Minneapolis, Jonah Osherman. I think he's still growing, Dale.
Yes, he is.
For Beloit, number 3, that is Hudson Smith. And at 5'8", he must be a shooter or point guard. And for Minneapolis, Trenton Brubaker. For Beloit, number 5, that's Dawson Cooper. Cooper, a 6'2" senior. For Minneapolis, Trayvon Thomas. The motor that always runs on high. For Beloit, number 11, Ryan Brockelman. Name we're familiar with. For Minneapolis, Caden McCulloch. Brockelman had a couple girls that were very good.
Had at least one sister that was very good,
Very good.
about 3 or 4 years ago. Yep. She could light the scoreboard up.
She could. Very athletic.
Might be longer ago than 3 or 4 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I know Lindsay played against one.
I think the Rockman I'm thinking of was there somewhere around Shea Shoemaker's senior year.
That's, yeah.
And that's been longer than 3
Kendall.
or 4 years ago.
Yeah, she's 2 years of college and 3 years of school, so 7. How time flies, Dale.
Telling our age here, Mike.
Yeah. I would think we would probably have Trayvon Thomas jump center, wouldn't you think?
Yes,
Chris?
hadn't lost a jump yet, I don't think.
Not yet.
He can leap out of the building, folks. Oh, we lost it that one.
Yeah, they didn't throw it up very high.
Spoke too soon.
Not a good toss-up. If it would have been a foot higher, we would have got it. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Good help defense. We played all year long. Switch up well. Phelan has it. Hands it off. Now Brockelman has it. Shot from the outside. Front rim no good. And the motor that always runs.
Gets the rebound and brings the ball up court.
They got a scrum down there. It looked like a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis, so Isaiah Sherbert will play it in for Minneapolis. Trayvon got tangled up with a couple of defenders. Out front it goes to Trenton Brubaker.
Yeah,
Thomas
so there has to be a foul.
has the ball stripped, but that's a reach-in foul going to be called on Hudson.
That wasn't a reach in, that was a hack.
He's wearing number 3, maybe for a reason. Caden McCulloch out front, Brubaker, Sherbert. Now Jonah Oshman. In the lane he goes. A one-hand runner by Caden McCulloch. The first points of the ball game. Paxton Harris with the ball. Reverse dribble. Now dribble drive on the baseline is put up by Phelan. No good, and Caden McCulloch has the rebound for Minneapolis. Terrible pass.
Offensive foul on Trayvon. Is that what it was?
Yep.
Fouls on number 21, Trayvon Thomas. First personal foul, first team foul.
That's why you have to play under control. Meckel, Davidson. That was almost a walk there by Harris. And Friel head to scorer's desk. They will check in at the next stoppage of play. Smith has it. All the way in, layup no good. Over the back is Brockelman, no call. Or excuse me, Cooper. Now the three-pointer is up and good. They're going to come and get Trayvon. He's not going to be bringing it up the floor like he is used to. Kulik in the corner. Skip pass to Brubaker. Entry pass to Trayvon Thomas. Up he goes. Shot. No good.
Rebound to the Trojans.
Like to see him use that backboard.
Yep.
3-2 Beloit. Brockman back to Smith. Dribble drive, and they get it out front to Harris, and he turns it over.
Meckel, Friel, and Davidson come in for the Lions. Thomas, Sherbert, and McCulloch sitting down. Two freshmen and a sophomore come in.
Oh, he's
There's a
fouled
foul.
big time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Colin Chandler with the reach-in foul on Davidson. That'll be a two-shot foul. And that's, if Spencer's got a downfall, it's that right there. High spinning sideways free throw is no good. Missed them both. Smith hands it off to Brockelman. Shot from the outside, good. Three-pointer by Palin.
And 6-2 is the score.
Nice job there breaking the pressure. Brubaker loses it as he gets down to the baseline. Second turnover for Minneapolis. Harris, excuse me, that's Smith with it. Gets it to Brockelman. Back to Smith. Dribble drive on the baseline. Quick shot up and no good. Gets his own rebound, and then on the stick back, we foul. Meckel is whistled with his first personal foul.
Trayvon Thomas comes in for Osherman.
Yeah, we've got an enforcer in there. 6-2 Beloit. On two trays.
A blocking foul is called on Thomas. He gets his second foul.
Fouls on number 21, Trey Thomas. Second personal foul, team third.
That was not a good call.
At the line, shooting two.
And Jonah Osherman is going to come back in the game.
Free throw up and good. Harris
In for the Lions,
gets the first of two. Second throw on its way. He's got them both.
And the Trojans put on a little pressure.
Mackel picks up his dribble, gets it off to Brubaker. Back to Friel. All alone in the corner, shot no good. That's first decent call he's made all night. Oh, I didn't say that. Tipped out of bounds. Minneapolis will keep possession. We'll play it in under our own basket. Meckel all alone, shot from the outside, rimming off, no good. And Chandler has the rebound for Beloit. We had a couple good looks from beyond the arc, and we had both of them just rim off, barely off the mark. Chandler misses down low, has his shot blocked. Good grief, they're not calling him either way, are they?
With the block.
Meckel all alone again, this time rims off exactly like the other one. Two good looks from Trent Meckel. And we can't get one to drop. Chandler in the corner gets it out to Harris for Beloit. Ball screen from Cooper. Dumps it down to Chandler, and he has a shot blocked.
Friel with the block, out of bounds to Minneapolis.
Well, they're complaining about the same thing. We aren't getting the calls either down at the other end, Coach. Good job breaking the pressure, Minneapolis.
8-2 the score.
You're looking at our point guard of the future.
8-0 run for the Trojans.
Dump down pass Davidson. It's going to drop. They're going to count that one.
It had to think about it.
Coach Ellert from Beloit would like to get that call as well. And Cooper's first personal foul. All we're asking for is a little consistency. Davidson to the free throw line for the and one here. No. Oh.
What are you talking about?
I'm
No.
going to have to say that more often.
8-5.
That one went through.
That was pretty.
Minute 51 left, first quarter. Now down low. 6-7, can't get it to go. And McCulloch has a rebound for Beloit, or Minneapolis, excuse me.
We throw it away. Strip the ball.
Well, let it go. It would have been off Beloit. The Beloit player needed out of bounds. But we tried to save it. I've seen that a lot.
1:30 remaining in the first. It's 8-5 Beloit. That's out of bounds off Beloit.
That was a good call.
Good job by Jonah Osherman.
Yes, it was. Jonah with a big play there to jump the passing lane. Just got enough hand on it that it deflected it off the Beloit player. Nice play, Jonah. Brubaker over to McCulloch. Minute 25 left, first quarter. Mackel, Davidson in the short post. Brubaker all the way in as a shot blocked, but he is fouled. Fouls on 0. Carson Cox, that's his first.
Brubaker 58.8% free throw shooting.
Yeah, we could use a couple here, Dale. No. Brubaker, second throw on its way. It's good.
Makes the score 8-6 to favor the Trojans. They want an 8-0 run. We're on a 4-0 run right now.
2-point ball game, just one possession. Shot from the outside, rimming off, and McCulloch with a big rebound gets it out to Meckel.
Ooh, a little high. We got away with it.
We rescue it as Davidson on his tippy toes got a finger on it. Zone defense by Beloit. All alone. Friel. Goodness. That one looked pretty good, and it was contested. Player control foul is whistled on number 0, I believe. Yes. Cox with a second personal foul, and referees are starting to get warmed up now, Dale. Took them a little while to get into the swing of things.
They've had a whole 5 quarters to do so.
Yeah. Meckel
10
off
seconds.
to McCulloch. 10 to shoot. Oh, that was a good
How come
call.
the clock is still running? It's
Boy,
got about 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds back on.
Yeah, there should be almost 6 seconds left on the clock. That would be my guess.
They put 4.2.
5 or 6 seconds.
There was two more.
Oh, there's at least 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Come on.
McCulloch.
McCulloch.
After 1 quarter play, it's a real tight one, real low scoring. Beloit 8, Minneapolis 6. Lions close the quarter with a 4-0 run to draw within 2. We'll be back. All right, welcome back for second quarter action. The Lions with the possession arrow, so we start to inbound the ball here on the quarter.
McCulloch handling the ball from Minneapolis. Davison drop step up and missing. Osherman is fouled. Good job, Jonah, on the offensive glass. He is hacked by Cooper. Dawson Cooper whistled with the foul. That's his second. Chandler will go back in the contest for Beloit. Osherman up and in on the free throw.
Jonah shooting 66.7% on the season.
A chance to tie this thing up right here with a free throw, and second throw on its way. Oh, looky there.
Friel with the rebound, up and in.
Nice job, Derek Friel with the snuck in there for that offensive rebound.
The Lions on a 7-0 run.
Open look from the outside, no good. Brockerman snicks in there for the rebound. Palin wide open from the outside, couldn't get it to drop, and Osherman's going to be whistled with the foul. It's his first, Minneapolis 4th team foul.
Meckel comes in for Friel.
Beloit plays it in, out front it goes to Palin. Open again from the outside, shot no good, front rim, and the rebound is collected by Smith. Now they're starting to call them pretty close now. Trent Brubaker whistled with his first personal foul.
5th team foul on the Lions. Trojans have 6.
Chandler, out front it goes to Harris. Pass is intercepted by Brubaker. 2-on-2, and we get it stolen from behind. We turn it over on a fast break. Now Harris all the way in.
Count the bucket, foul McCulloch.
They're going to count that basket.
Mm-hmm.
Fouls on Caden McCulloch.
First personal foul, team 6.
Harris all the way to the basket. And the free throw is no good. He hadn't missed one until then. Oshman tried to rescue it out of bounds, but just too much inline to cover. 6:37 left. First half. Beloit leading by 1, 10-9. Harris has it. Brockelman guarded by Osherman. Layup all the way in. He can't get it to drop. Chandler has a rebound for Beloit. So second chance here for the Trojans. Out front. Oh, an open look from the outside. Brockelman. Three-pointer, no good. Caden McCulloch has a rebound from Minneapolis. And Smith with the hack.
Going to be a 1-on-1 free throw opportunity for Caden McCulloch.
That's his second personal foul. He'll go to the bench.
81.3% from the line on the season. Chance to tie the game and or go ahead here.
Free throw, no good. Cox with the ball. Spin move. Chandler jump shot from the outside, no good. And White into the contest for Minneapolis with the rebound. Gets it off to Caden McCulloch. Meckel. It's a trapping 1-3-1 zone. Caden tries to get it back to Davidson. Loose ball. McCulloch has it in the short post. Oshman up and
what a
good.
fight! Wow. The Lions go up 11-10.
Nothing came easy there, that's for sure. Minneapolis had to fight for those 2 points. Cox has the ball almost stripped by McCulloch. 11-10 Lions. All the way in, layup, good. He's got a pretty good left hand as Harris gets all the way to the basket again.
Well, he goes back and forth.
Davidson stops and shoots and draws net. Nothing, no iron, just under it into the net. A little short. Cox from the outside, three-pointer no good. And the long rebound comes out to McCulloch. His runner is up and in though as McCulloch takes it all the way to the basket, and one-hand runner is up and good from Caden McCulloch. There's a couple players look a little tired, Dale.
Yep. And Meckel, I think, is going to get a foul from behind.
McCulloch has whistled with the foul. It's his second. Brockelman to the charity stripe for a two-shot foul. First one is up and good. 4:11 left in the first half, and Caden McCulloch has to go to the bench.
17 fouls apiece.
Friel, White, Meckel, Barry. And we out-hustle them for the ball. That's very good. Friel, out front, White. Friel on the right wing, finds Brubaker. Now Barry, it's going to go in. Had just enough momentum for that ball to go in. Chandler out front it goes. I'm going to call a 3-second call.
No, I'm going to call. Oh, yeah, okay. Thought I saw the motion of a reach-in foul there.
I'll take it. Meckel plays it in to Brubaker. Barry.
The Lions up 15-13 here.
Friel getting double teamed and has the
Shot was
ball
blocked.
taken away by Chandler. Plays a little taller than what he is. Holland. Baseline and the reach-in foul on Barry, or Brockelman would have had an easy one, yeah. Barry's first personal foul. Brockelman. It's a 1-and-1 here for Ryan. Free throw, no good. White skies for that rebound. Friel stops and pops. Shot no good, and the rebound's pulled down out of there by number 34. That would be Hudson. Had the ball on top of his head. Looked like it might have been a traveling.
But a foul is going to be called.
Cooper Berry whistled with his second personal foul. 2:48 left first half. Berry has 2, McCulloch has 2. Trayvon Thomas has 2, and he's set way short on
White
the free
with
throw.
the rebound.
They extend the defense, aren't they?
Traveling is the call on the Lions.
Brubaker not so sure of that. That's traveling is the call.
Davidson and Osherman come in.
Mackel, Brubaker, Osherman, Davidson, and White on the floor for Big Blue. 15-13 Minneapolis with a 2-point lead.
Ties the score at 15.
That's Hudson Gray. With a nice mid-range jumper. Now White open. Won't take the shot. Gets it out to Meckel. Brubaker looks at a 3. In the lane he goes. Back to Oshman, and I think he walked. Oh, they're going to call a reach-in foul.
18 foul, so Jonah will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Palin, first personal foul. Jonah Oshman to the charity stripe for a 1-and-1. He hits the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get the second throw here. Minneapolis leading by 1. Back rim, no good.
16-15 Minneapolis. Oh, Jonah over the back, but a good block.
I don't know. It looked like it was a pretty good block from here.
Very athletic.
Pinned it right up against that backboard. Looked like he had all ball to me. He smiled. He liked that. I think everyone else did too. The crowd went wild. Free throw missing. Brockelman.
Friel comes in for Jonah.
He's got 2 personal fouls. He stuffed him. Brockelman got the second one. Minneapolis clears the.
Yeah!
Davidson all the way to the rack. He's a left-hander, you got to play it, and he had an open look all the way to the rim. Three-pointer no good by Palin. Got another look, you better get on him.
And Brubaker's going to be on the back there.
Brockelman on the boards. We just cannot get a defensive rebound. Brubaker with his second personal foul. Sherbert's going to have to go in.
1:16 to go here in the first.
Brockelman missed it again.
Brockelman can't buy a free throw right now. We better quit talking about it. He might start hitting them.
Is just 2 out of 6. Free throw, rimming out.
Friel with the rebound. And Brockelman with foul. We put Sherbert to the line for a 1-and-1 or double bonus.
Double bonus time.
Well, no, just be 1-and-1. That's a 9th team foul.
Sherbert, as Dale mentioned, will get a 1-and-1.
He is not.
He got it.
Didn't have a free throw history on the game this season yet.
Well, might as well just start it out at 100%, huh?
Yep.
Cooper Berry back in. Meckel gets a breather. Minute left in the first half. You got him. No, rims off. No good. And we're
a foul by White on the back there.
We don't want to do that.
That's going to put Beloit at the line for 2 with the double bonus. 1:04 to go. Minneapolis up by 3, 19-16.
Brockelman once again to the charity stripe. Free throw, good. 3 out of 7. Meckel back in. He got that one. Got them both there.
19-18 Minneapolis. Oh my. Brockelman wiped out in the scorer's table here.
Yes, Davidson is fouled. Boy, I wish we could have made that. Fouls on Chandler, his first. That loosened everything up at the scorer's desk. Desk, chairs, and all. Yeah, Davidson, 2-shot foul, that's good.
All right. Take all those from Spencer Davidson we can get. 53.7 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Nope. Sherbert comes out of there with that long rebound. Davidson in the corner, back out to White. Back to Davidson. Dribble drive on the baseline gets ball stolen by Brockelman.
2-point advantage, 35 seconds to go.
Jump shot on the baseline, and we foul him again.
A little block there, I think.
Cooper Berry with his third personal foul will send Palin to the free throw line. 2-shot foul, everyone's over the limit. Free throw, rimming in.
Knuckles in, Berry sits down.
Free throw up and good.
Score's tied at 20 with 25 seconds to go.
They extend that defense, don't they, Dale?
Yep.
And a nice tip away there by Paxton Harris, but it will stay with Minneapolis. Friel to play it in. Out front it goes to Isaiah Sherbert. Just 3 seconds left. Nice job. Oh! He hit it.
Well, Mike, we were talking the last few games about how he used to be able to hit those and hadn't recently. So.
Oh, he had to shoot that. I
Yeah.
looked up, there were 3.2 seconds left. The ball came out to him, and he was a good 3 foot, 4 foot beyond the arc, and he's got to let it rip. He did, and good to see that. Good to see that one go in. Isaiah Sherbert with a 3 bomb at the buzzer. It's going to count. Minneapolis goes to the locker room, leading by 3, 23-20. We'll be back with some point totals. This is Eagle Communication, Channel 20.
All right, welcome back to halftime stats. The Lions lead 23-20 with that 3-pointer by Isaiah Sherbert with time running out. The score was 8-6 in favor of Beloit after 1 quarter. We outscored the Trojans 17-12 in the second quarter for the 3-point lead. Rebounds. They out-rebounded those 20-15, which I could agree with. They had a lot more defensive boards than we could seem to muster. Turnovers pretty close. Minneapolis 6, Beloit 5.
First half scoring for Beloit. Hudson Gray off the bench with 2 points. Ryan Brockelman led Beloit in scoring with 7. Paxton Harris had 6, and Vincent Palin had 5. For Minneapolis, off the bench, Cooper Berry had 2 points. That always gets my attention when they say half-price dessert. Sorry, Dale. I had to. And Isaiah Sherbert with the big 3 right at the buzzer ended up with 4 points, one of 2 from the charity stripe. Derek Friel had 2. Jonah Oshman had 4. Spencer Davidson had 6. Caden McCulloch had 4. And Trent Brubaker had 1. So got a lot more guys in the scoring column tonight than we did the other night, that's for sure.
For his outstanding essay. We would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate him on receiving first place overall in the state, which has awarded him an additional $4,000 in scholarship money.
Woo!
Wow.
Austin Roth, $5,000 in scholarships for an essay. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, Easton.
4,000 on a statewide
Who is it?
prize and 1,000 from the local Masonic Lodge, I think. Quite the deal.
Who is it?
Austin Roth, is that his name?
Oh, yeah. All I could see was the backside of him, and absolutely. Mr. and Mrs. Roth are out there.
You can go get one of those half-price desserts while I sit here and chomp on your healthy snack.
I can't get to it.
Well, I'll let
Just
you have
kidding. Good first half. Dale, we started out slow, 8-6, just 6 points in the first quarter, and Minneapolis very strong in the second quarter, but man, we got in foul trouble quickly, and
We scored the first bucket, then went on an 8-0 run. Then we finished out the first quarter with a 4-0 run.
Trey Thomas set the whole second quarter. Brubaker with 2, Thomas with 2, McCulloch with 2, Oshman with 2, and Cooper Berry has 3. Dawson Cooper has 2. Hudson Smith has 2 for Beloit, so the only 2 players there with 2 personal fouls.
There were several lead changes, and this game has been tied 4 times. All 4 of those times, Beloit came from behind the tie-up, but they couldn't take the lead. So, in a tight game, a good game so far.
Yes, good game.
We'll be back for second half action shortly. Welcome back to second half action. Minneapolis 23, Beloit 20. Beloit will have the ball to start the half with the possession arrow.
And we're underway. Smith with the ball. Harris. Oh, long shot on its way. No good. And Trey Thomas all the way in. Finger roll, no good. Oshman with the rebound and stick back. Way to run the floor, guys. Thomas all the way coast to coast. Oshman following up the play with the rebound and the stick back.
Oh,
Shot.
there's a foul on Jonah on the shot block attempt.
That's his third.
Third person foul, first team.
Palin to the free throw line. It'll be a 2-shot foul for him. Free throw is good. Doesn't shoot with much arch on his shot, but it goes in. Got them both. 4 in a row.
Oh, the ball's a little high there through the hands of
Brubaker.
Brubaker.
We turn it over. Harris, or excuse me, that's Smith.
Has an offensive foul.
Moving screen on Cooper. It wouldn't hurt my feelings for him to get into foul trouble. 6'2" senior. We're going to look to trap. We break the pressure nicely. Brubaker looked at a 3. Mackel stops, pops off the heel of the rim, no good. Out of the reach of McCulloch. And Beloit takes possession with Smith. Now Brockelman, dribble drive.
Oh, it's an elbow. Yeah.
He threw the elbow, armbar out there, and Trey Thomas had to backpedal to gain his balance.
Second personal foul, second team foul. And for the line, number 24 is Spencer Davis.
Yeah,
good
yeah.
call.
He had the hand squarely on
Good call.
Trayvon's back.
Fouls number 5, Dawson Cooper.
And
Fourth personal foul.
exactly what I was hoping for, Cooper to pick up his 4th personal foul.
And for the Trojans, number 55, Collins.
Even at that, Chandler is pretty hard to handle down low. Brubaker wide open, 3-pointer on his way, no good.
Thomas Skies gets it knocked away, rips it back, and he's fouled.
And they had him on the arm. Harris with the reach-in foul. Trey Thomas way up there for that rebound. That's Harris's first personal foul.
First personal foul, team 4. And for the Trojans, Carson Cox.
Carson Cox into the contest. Thomas way up there, catch and shoot. They almost undercut him a
Yes,
little bit.
they did.
Carson Cox
27-22.
with the ball. Outside shot, 3-pointer is good. Palin. He's got 2 of them. We have numbers. And Trey Thomas gets a little bit too far under the basket. Make that one work. 3-pointer, no good. Chandler comes out of there with it. And the Beloit coach was whispering in his ear on that one.
Brubaker with the foul. Second team foul, Beloit with 4.
Oshman, McCulloch, Davidson, Friel. and Meckel on the floor. 27-25, Minneapolis by a bucket. Beloit working against that tough man-to-man defense in Minneapolis. There's Oshman's fourth personal foul.
Yep. And the bucket's going to count. That ties the score, 27.
Fouls on number 3, Jonah Oshman. Fourth personal foul, team third.
White comes in for Oshman.
That's not good. Free throw on its way. It's good. Palin
Beloit regains the lead.
has hit 5 in a row.
And we throw it away.
They've seen that enough. They jumped the passing lane and we turned it over. Shot from the outside, no good.
They get the rebound.
Cox won't give it up. Now he does.
Blocked by McCulloch.
Nice reach in by Caden McCulloch. Friel.
Davidson had it knocked away from him.
Boy,
No foul called.
They are reaching in and just getting a hand on the ball. Pretty good defense by Beloit. Hawking defense, I would call it. Carson Cox all the way in, shot no good. Chandler has the rebound for Beloit, and they'll get another look at it. Four minutes left, third quarter. Nice interception by White. If he hurries, he can get there. He gets it. I thought they were going to catch up to him. White gets it all the way to the basket.
29-28 Minneapolis.
He had the run out. Two-shot foul coming for Palin once again. McCulloch. That's his third. Palin, 5 out of 5 last free throws. He got it.
Ties the game at 29.
In for the Trojans, Paxton Harris, Hudson Gray. And for the Lions, Trent Brubaker, Trey Thomas.
Brubaker back in. Trey Thomas, Friel, Davidson, and White. It's going to rim off. Thomas takes off with it. Davidson, bank shot no good, and the rebound's pulled out of there by Brockelman. Good hands by Davidson, and it's going to go, no, it's going to stay with
Off of
Beloit.
Davidson, they said.
In for the Trojans, number 3, Hudson Smith.
Smith, Hudson Smith back in the contest. Cox to play it in.
5 seconds. Oh, timeout. Beloit.
Ellert, Coach Ellert bails him out. That was so close to a 5-second call.
It's tied at 29 with 3:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Dale Leach and Mike Perry on Eagle Channel 20. We'll be right back.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Beloit plays it in. Minneapolis contested that quite well. Harris has it. Ball is tipped. Brubaker picks up his dribble. Gets it off to White. Thomas all the way in he goes. Shot.
Oh.
No, I wish he had used the backboard. Tries a finger roll and no good. Cox from the outside. Back rim no good. Long rebound comes out to Harris. And he did walk with it. Good call. Hudson Gray with the stutter step before he took off.
McCulloch's going to come in for White.
Hudson Gray, a 6'1" sophomore. Looks like he has some growing left, I'm afraid to say. Thomas all the way in.
Fouled by 55.
Chandler undercut him. We'll play it in under our own basket. Thomas was kicking the ball out.
14 fouls apiece. 29 is all the score.
Tate Thompson in, he's 6'7".
Michael's three-pointer no good.
Mackel has been off the mark here tonight.
Oh, come on.
Good grief, there were 3 fouls on the way to the basket. No calls either way.
Minneapolis with the rebound.
Beloit or Minneapolis, nothing called. Caden all the way in, that one-hand runner is falling for him here tonight. And Minneapolis has a 2-point lead. And Friel with the arm bar. Got to move the feet. Friel with the block.
15 foul apiece.
Team foul.
On Minneapolis.
White's
no, fourth on Minneapolis.
Give Caden a breather.
5 on Beloit.
2:06.
5 apiece. Scoreboard wouldn't catch up.
Palin out front. Resetting the offense for Beloit.
There's an arm bar.
Brockelman steps back and banks one in.
Ties the score again at 31. Thomas is called for a travel.
Not a good pass. Guy's running full blast in there. He ain't even looking for that pass. Minute 36 left. Third quarter. Thomas, tough time gathering his balance, let alone catching the ball. A shot from the outside, no good. And the long rebounds pulled out of there by Minneapolis. Brubaker. They come get you, don't they?
Yeah, we about threw that away.
They come get you on defense. Pretty good defensive team. Almost another walk there by Thomas. White from the outside.
Ooh.
Good. How about that?
Like that freshman.
Left hand, nice scoop shot by Harris. Got all the way to the basket. Now 2-on-1. Brubaker's going to pull it back out. 30 seconds. Mackel all alone, no good.
Friel gets the rebound to Thomas, up and in.
Friel too far under the basket, dished it out to Thomas. Thomas right up and in.
10 seconds.
Cox from the outside, no good. And the carom comes down to Friel, 5 to shoot. White again from the outside, it's, just rimmed off, boy. Just rolled off the rim, no good. That would have brought the house down right there. 36-33 Minneapolis.
The quarter started with the three-point lead. It ends with the three-point lead.
Yeah, we can live with that, can't we?
Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, final stanza. The Lions retain their three-point lead, up 36-33. Need to keep applying the pressure to these Trojans. Bring home a win.
Possession arrow favors Minneapolis here to start the fourth quarter. Brockelman way out on McCulloch in the backcourt. White off to McCulloch. Yeah, we can shorten the game a little bit, Dale.
Keep the ball.
Yep. Why not? Be tough to do against this defense. You pick up your dribble, those guys come to get you.
Yeah. We have to keep the ball moving and very precisely.
They had to switch off. Cooper back in the contest for Beloit. Davidson with an off-balance shot. Hard off the glass, and Beloit there for the rebound. Palin open for a second. We do a good job closing. I wish we would have grabbed that.
Yeah.
Now Davis can't get a hold of it. Goes out of bounds. It will remain with Beloit.
Trayvon comes in for Brubaker. And Friel comes back in for Meckel.
Brockerman to play it in. Harris out on top. Palin. Brockerman
Double team, we get it.
has the ball stolen by Trey Thomas. And we throw it away. Terrible pass. Terrible pass. Cooper is waiting on that one. And they almost return the favor.
Blocked by White.
Grab it.
Thomas picks it up.
Finally, we get a hold of it. White. McCulloch. Back to White. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Brick.
Friel gets the foul. With the rebound, he's fouled.
Yeah, that's Hudson Smith undercutting. That's the sixth
team foul.
foul. Yeah.
5 on Minneapolis. He's fouled from behind, number 7. Or 2 with the foul, 17 foul.
Harris. That's his third. White to the free throw line for 1 and 1.
100% free throw shooter, Mike.
We like those.
2 of 2.
White, a 1 and 1. Good.
3 of 3 on the season.
Jonah Oshman back in the contest for Minneapolis. Davidson out. Jonah playing with 4 personal fouls here, so he will have to watch it. White. He got it.
4 of 4 on the season. I like that.
Works for me.
38-33. Minneapolis matches its biggest lead of the night.
5:54 left in this contest. Palin with the ball out on top. Brockerman shut down that lane real quick. He will slash through. Cox almost walked with it. Palin working against Oshman, and
oh, no foul?
he got knocked down.
McCulloch with the rebound and got roughed around a little bit there.
They called Caden with the walk, and the ball goes right back to Beloit.
Timeout, Beloit.
Close to a 5-second call. Good defense by Minneapolis. 30-second timeout called for by Coach Ellert. And we'll keep it right here. Minneapolis playing pretty good defense, Dale.
They really are, and that's definitely giving the Trojans some problems.
I didn't see who had ran into Caden over there, but he
I didn't either.
lost his balance. Somebody backed into him. He was called with a walk, but we'll have to watch it on the TV. Just a 30-second timeout. Beloit's back on the floor, so is Minneapolis. 38-33, Minneapolis with a 5-point lead. Beloit play it in. under their own basket. At a runner, it's no good, and Minneapolis tipped the ball out. Joan Oshman with the good hands picked it up. Good grief, that was almost a foul on Harris coming up the floor.
Timeout Minneapolis, 5:01 to go. Full timeout with a 5-point lead, 38 to 33. We'll take a rest. Be back. Come on, young Lions.
I think they're going to go deep with this one, Dale.
Finish it out.
Davidson was wide open. Oh, I thought we were heading. No, never mind. Meckle picks up his dribble, gets it out front to Caden McCulloch. Back to Trent Meckle. McCulloch. He leaned on him. Meckle off the glass, no good. Thomas had it for a second.
There's a foul not called. Good grief.
And a one-hand runner by McCulloch is up and in.
Biggest lead of the game for Minneapolis, 7 points.
Caden with a nice shot off the glass. Oh, that was nice, Dale. Palin all the way in, shot no good.
Davidson.
Good job, Davidson, to tie him up. Possession arrow favors Beloit, but we'll get the next one. Brubaker headed back in. Meckle gets a breather. Crunch time, Dale.
Yes, 4:17 to go.
Pollen. I've been calling him Palin, but probably the correct pronunciation is Pollen. Brockelman. Out front, way out there, Cox. It's good. It was a long one.
Full timeout by Beloit, trailing 40 to 36. We'll
Carson Cox.
Minneapolis bring the ball in under pressure from Beloit. Full court pressure.
Trap. Good ball reversal. Meckle. Friel. 3-on-2. Meckle wide open from the outside. It's short. Friel has it. Stripped. It's good. He's going to count that thing. I didn't think he's ever going to get it up and out of there, and he is hacked.
Eighth team foul on the Trojans. Minneapolis with 5. Friel with 1 shot here.
Hudson Smith with his third. Friel. Free throw up, rimming in and out, no good. Has big basket, 2-possession ball game here. Palin looking at a three. Cox.
Blocking foul on Friel.
Foul. This whistled on Friel. It's Minneapolis' 16th foul.
3:14 to go in the fourth quarter.
Dawson
Osherman's
Cooper
coming in for Davidson.
He'll be guarding Carson Cox, so on the switch, he's got the big guy. Cox looking for an opening. Gets it off to Harris. Shot no good.
Oh my, Osherman's gone. It's an inadvertent foul, but he cleaned the clock at 55.
Fouls on number 3, Joe Houses. 5th personal foul. Team 7.
Chandler to the free throw line.
Team foul.
It's a 1-and-1.
Shooting 1-1.
He's going to have to earn it. Might have been a good foul. Chandler's free throw up and good. Under 3 minutes left in this contest. It's a 5-point game. Second throw is no good. Nice block out by McCulloch. There you go. How about that?
Like it.
Two big guys giving it up for each other, Davidson and Thomas. Outside shot by Palin, no good. Minneapolis has the rebound. Thomas has it.
And he's fouled, no call.
Good job. They're going to put us at the free throw line here pretty soon. Oh, right through his legs. That would have been a big one there.
Yep.
Palin stops, shoots, good.
Basket is good by Vincent Taylor.
Timeout. Beloit.
Full timeout.
Full timeout with 2:13 remaining. Minneapolis with the 5-point lead, 44-39. We'll be back. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, Eagle Communications, Channel 20. All right. Final 2:13 of the fourth quarter. Minneapolis with the ball. Full court pressure by Beloit. The 5-point lead, 44-39. Both teams in the 1-and-1.
We get it in. McCulloch's got it. They're probably looking to foul here shortly. They're going to foul that guy for, oh, terrible pass. Boy, they bail us out, too.
Yep.
They tip it out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession. Got to take care of that ball. McCulloch.
And we about lose it. Tie up.
He
Minneapolis
called timeout.
with possession.
We did
now.
lose it.
We
No,
did lose it.
he called timeout. We lost it. He called
They
timeout.
used their last timeout. We'll be back.
Here we go. Minute 54 left. Beloit with the ball.
Trailing by 5.
Brockman, turnaround jump shot, no good. Chandler has the rebound.
And we get the rebound, and
Brockman
Brockman fouls.
with the push. Ryan Brockman picks up his third personal foul. That'll put McCulloch at the free throw line. Caden might have flopped just a little bit, but it's still a good call, as he did have the rebound down low. Free throw up and good. Six-point game, make it a 7-point game. He got them both. Two big free throws right there.
1:35 to go.
Palin out on top, guarded by McCulloch.
Yeah. Push
McCulloch
off.
with the blocking foul.
Well, what about the forearm shiver? Come on. Gee whiz.
Well, you can't impede. They're calling pretty tight. Usually they don't call that bump, but they are tonight.
8th team foul. Mr. Automatic at the line again for Beloit.
Palin with a 1-and-1 here. He has hit 6 in a row. Got it. 46-40. Two-possession ball game. You got them both. Got a pretty nice stroke.
Yep. 46-41, the 5-point lead again from Minneapolis.
Friel, McCulloch, Trey Thomas. Trent does a good job shielding the access to the ball. He knew it was tipped by Beloit and let it go. Lions will play it in. Out front it goes to McCulloch, and we throw it away on an inbounds play. Terrible.
And a foul on Meckel.
Well, that's the way you let Beloit get back into this thing. Throw it away and let him go for a layup and foul him.
Three-point lead for the Lions, 46-43. 46-44, down to 2 points now. Minneapolis with the timeout. 1:16 remaining. (46-44). We shall return.
Goodness.
All right, we'll inbound under the Trojans basket.
Friel to play it in for Minneapolis. Gets it into McCulloch.
Hey, go ahead and fouling. Fouling, go ahead. Timeout Beloit, Minneapolis. Double
They
team.
called a timeout. This ref had a foul.
Cole, we'll be back.
Welcome back to the gym. 1:11 left in this contest. After that timeout, Minneapolis will play it in. Three-quarter court. We'll see if they go for the long pass here, if they can break somebody loose. They get it into Brubaker. Friel. There we go. There's a run out. Cooper, and he's gone. That's his fifth.
Meckel will be at the line. 71.4% free throw shooter.
Just 10 seconds ran off the clock.
1:01 to go here in the fourth.
At the line shooting 2, Trent Meckel.
10th team foul, so double bonus. That was shooting foul anyway.
Trent Meckel. Two-shot foul here. Good. First points on the night for Meckel. Big free throw there. That one's even bigger. He got them both.
Back to the 4-point advantage. A minute to go. 1 minute.
Palin to Cox. In the lane he goes. Out front. Or three-pointer from the baseline. That's Rockelman. And he puts it up and in.
48-47. .37 seconds to go. Yeah, fouling.
Cox with the reach-in foul. We'll put McCulloch at the free throw line. McCulloch, two-shot foul here, but they just made a three, so it's just a 2-point lead. McCulloch with 2 tries here. As Carson Cox was whistled with the reach-in foul, that free throw is good.
.49-47.
Free throw, good. Got them both.
We hit the half-century mark. 50-47. 33 seconds to go.
Now, no fouls here. Well, good tight defense. Oh, I'm glad he shot that.
Big
I'm sure
rebound
the
by
coach
the
would-
Lions. And they foul McCulloch again. I was wondering if that ref was just trying to find his whistle or what.
Wow.
Couldn't locate it. His P was
Gave him
the P and the whistle wasn't working or what?
3 tries to see it, and he did catch it on the third one. That was a rough foul. McCulloch, good. 18.8 seconds left in the game. Short, and it rolls in, and McCulloch has hit 4 in a row down the stretch. Palin, long three-pointer, no good.
Thomas tips it out, gets the rebound. They foul him.
And he is fouled. What a rebound by Thomas.
Yes.
I'm feeling better now, Dale.
9.6 seconds left. The Lions lead is back to 5.
Trey Thomas with
52-47.
a big rebound above everyone. Then he is clobbered.
Thomas goes to the line for 2.
Minneapolis 52, Beloit 47. 9 seconds left in the game.
49.2% free throw shooter on the season.
Sherbert back in the contest for Minneapolis. Thomas. It's a 2-shot foul. Free throw up, no good. Front iron. We could use this one, Dale.
Yes.
Yes.
You got it.
6-point lead. That's 2 threes you got to hit. Long three-pointer, no good. Sherbert has the rebound, and he's going to run it out. Minneapolis.
Yeah, the Lions win the night, 53-47. Over the visiting Trojans.
Sweet. They ran into a little different team than they did earlier in the year, didn't they, Dale?
Yes, they did.
What a good game. I was starting to sweat it there when we dropped back to a 2-point lead. But Minneapolis victorious here tonight on the home floor against the traveling Beloit Trojans, 53-47.
We'll be back with a wrap-up.
Welcome back to the gym. Minneapolis victorious against the Beloit Trojans here tonight. The boys take care of business on the home court, beating Beloit 53-47. Scoring for Beloit, Hudson Gray off the bench with 2. Carson Cox did hit a big 3, but I was just mentioning to Dale, the 3 or the long shot he put up in the waning minutes was not a good shot at all. I think the coach would like to have that one back. Missed everything. Minneapolis had the rebound, and that's pretty much the game. Colin Chandler had 1. Ryan Brockelman had 12. Dawson Cooper was a starter, fouled out 6-2, but he didn't even score the whole game. I thought when he was in the game, they were a different team and a little tougher. You can tell why he starts all the time. Hudson Smith had 3 points. Paxton Harris had 8. Leading Beloit in scoring tonight is Vincent Palin. He had 18 points, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row down the stretch. He hit his free throws, as did Caden McCulloch. For Minneapolis, Cooper Berry had 2 points. Isaiah Sherbert had 4. These are bench points here. Derek Friel had 4. Jonah Oshman had 6. Spencer Davidson had 6. Trayvon Thomas had 7 points, all in the second half. Trent Brubaker had 1, leading Minneapolis in scoring with 14. But I think the difference of the game is the 7 points by Nolan White.
No doubt about it. Who had 14?
McCulloch had 14 to lead Minneapolis, but the 7 that Nolan White had, I feel, was the difference of the game. Those are points off the bench. Cooper Berry's points off the bench. Sherbert, Friel. There's 8, 10, 17 points off the bench, and that's we haven't seen that hardly at all year long.
Exactly.
So those bench scoring is big.
Yep, scoring by quarters. 8-6 Beloit after 1 quarter. We outscore them 17-12. A big second quarter. Huge second quarter, Mike. third quarter, it was tied 13 apiece in scoring. We outscored them 17 to 14 in the final stanza. Mike, the Beloit last led 10 to 9 in the second quarter. No, excuse me, the 12 to 10. 12 to 11, they led. That was their last lead. Minneapolis took the lead. Beloit then tied it 7 times through the rest of the game. Could not get ahead. Minneapolis kept nursing that 5 to 7 point lead throughout the fourth quarter. We close out the scoring on the night. What did I say? 10 free throws? 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5,
Last
6,
10
7,
points,
8,
you said.
last 10 free throws to close the game. Amazing. Free throws, or I've been doing that all night.
Well, I had
rebounds. We out rebound them by a narrow margin, 35-34. Turnovers, we have 15 to their 12.
I had us with 15 out of 27 from the free throw line. You'd mentioned that. I forgot to throw that in, but not a good shooting percentage. But as you did mention, we hit how many? We hit 10 down the stretch
10
to
free throw. That's
to put this thing away.
Yeah, we had no baskets. The last 10 points, they were all free throws. So the Lions go to close out their regular home season and increase their record to 8 wins versus 11 losses. And in the league, we get back on the positive side, 6-5.
You know, the bench is getting deeper for us all the time, and as I kind of circled these 17 points off the bench there, man, you've got to have that help. And we had it tonight. Didn't have to rely on Trey Thomas. Yeah, he had 7 points all in the second half. Brubaker, he doesn't score a lot, but he's steady all the way through. McCulloch with the big free throws down the stretch. But to me, the bench points were the key here tonight.
Yeah, that White, the freshman, Nolan White coming in and hitting those. That was big. Folks, we're playing 3 freshmen pretty regularly.
Yeah.
This last half of the season. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, we hope you enjoyed this game. As always, thanks for having us in your home. Dale Leach and Mike Curry are going to sign off. Thanks for watching us here on Eagle Communications Channel 20. And Mike, bring that grandbaby home.
Gotta go.
Good night, folks.